Have you ever sat down to quote a photography job and then you realized you're starting from complete scratch again? You're guessing and you're pulling numbers together again and hoping you didn't leave anything out. It's stressful, right? And worst of all, it puts your profit at risk. So here's the truth. Commercial photography is full of moving parts. You're not just showing up with a camera and then pressing the shutter. You're juggling cameras, lighting, assistants, editing time, post-production, cost, travel, props, sometimes even stylists or models, even specialty rentals. And then there's the licensing, which many photographers forget to add in until it's too late. One missed item on your quote could mean hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars. Not to mention the late nights, the last minute scrambling. Stop guessing your cost. I'm sharing with you my estimate sheet. You can quote every shot confidently to protect your profits. This tool is designed to take the stress out of quoting so you can talk with clients with confidence. Hi there, I'm Cheryl. And for over 10 years, I ran the product photography studio at Dayspring. You know the one. They're owned by Hallmark, the greeting card company. I'm going to be doing another video about pulling back the curtain on the exact organizational tools that kept the studio profitable and efficient and stress-free. I know how tempting it is to just grab an old quote and copy and paste and hope it all works. I've done that too. And more times than I like to admit. I've ended up forgetting something important, which has always came back to bite me. Sometimes it meant awkward conversations with the clients. Sometimes it meant late nights working for free. And sometimes it just meant eating into my profit. None of these are fun. Let me tell you about a job that drove this home for me. I was on a commercial shoot where each shot took about an hour to capture. That included experimenting, repositioning, staging, fine-tuning the lighting, and then I spent days, sometimes an entire week in post-production, retouching and polishing everything to perfection. Then when I went back to review my estimate, I had realized I had completely forgotten to budget for food stylists. On site, with the client watching and the clock ticking, I ended up asking my assistant to step in as the last-minute stylist. He did an amazing job, better than I could have hoped for, but behind the scenes, I was sweating bullets. I was trying to manage absolutely everything in the photography for the client, the communications, the set design, food styling, all at once. From the outside, the client thought everything was smooth and under control, but on the inside, I was overwhelmed and stressed out. That day taught me something I'll never forget. You cannot run a profitable photography business without a reliable system for quoting jobs. Guessing doesn't work. Hoping you'll remember everything doesn't work. And relying on your memory definitely doesn't work. At least mine. So I built a simple tool, something I could use on every shoot to account for every possible expense up front. That's how my photography estimate quote was born. And now I'm going to share it with you. Here's why it's a game changer. You capture every expense from assistants, stylists, hand models to props, travel, studio rentals, retouching, licensing fees, and more. You stay professional. Your clients see a polished, organized document instead of a vague number. You quote confidently. No more second guessing or leaving money on the table. Protect your profit because you've thought of everything before the job even starts. Here's what's inside. At the top, there's space for the client details, a name, project date, and the contact information. Next, you'll find the service section where you can list your day rate, assistance, equipment rentals, post-production, studio costs, licensing, additional line items unique to the job. There's also a scope and deliverable section, which makes sure your client knows exactly what you're getting. No surprises, no confusion, just clarity. And of course, the terms and conditions section. This is included too. This is where you outline like 50% discount to secure your booking, balance due upon delivery, cancellation and reshoot policies, usage rights after payment, copyright protection. Everything you need to run your shoots like a pro is in one clean, organized document. When you use this form, you'll never have to guess your numbers again. You'll feel prepared and confident in client meetings. You'll show up looking like a professional, and your clients will feel reassured that they're in good hands. Most importantly, you'll protect your profit on every single job. Think of it as your roadmap to profitable shoots. Each line item, every term, every deliverable, right there, ready for you. This tool can be customized with your own logo, rates, terms, so it fits your brand perfectly. So download it today, and the next time a client calls you, you'll have everything ready to go. Don't wait until your next project catches you off guard. Grab the estimate quote sheet now and start quoting like a pro. You'll save time, eliminate stress, and walk into every shoot knowing your business is protected.